Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Before watching the video, please subscribe to my channel. This video is about Top 10 Most Beautiful Travel Destinations in USA in 2022. With so much to see in this vast country, it can be difficult to know where to start when it comes to planning a trip in the United States. World-class cities, some known for history and others known for fun or glamour, give visitors a broad spectrum of places to choose from. The best places to visit in the United States may simply depend on your personal interests. Along the eastern seaboard, New York and Washington, D.C. offer two uniquely different city experiences. Along the West Coast, San Francisco and Los Angeles are both hotspots for tourists. In the Southwest, Las Vegas brings the desert to life, and the Grand Canyon shows off one of nature's greatest creations. Beyond the mainland are the beaches of Waikiki and the tropical Hawaiian Islands. These are just a few key locations, but wonderful destinations for any type of traveler can be found all over the country. Discover more of America with our list of the best places to visit in the United States. Number 1. New York. First in line is a very special city. No other city in the world is more popular than New York. The fast-paced and vibrant metropolis is the location of countless movies and stories and offers numerous places to visit. For this city one should take some time. Of course, one has to visit the most popular sites like the Statue of Liberty, the Empire State Building, the Wall Street, Ellis Island, and the Times Square. But to really enjoy New York in all its facets, it can also be great to just walk around different quarters, to visit the well-known bohemian side of town, or to relax in Central Park. There's not much to say about the many famous sites. Everyone has heard of them, seen them in pictures, and every guide or webpage tells when and where to visit them. Although they are crowded and expensive, one should visit them and have a look. Some tricks can often save money and nerves. The Statue of Liberty, for example, can be seen much better on a trip by boat with the ferry to Staten Island. Such a trip is included in the Metro ticket. Number 2. Los Angeles/Hollywood. Southern California has a culture all of its own, and Los Angeles is the epicenter of this unique area. The city has always been associated with glamour, with the suburbs of Hollywood, Beverly Hills, and Bel Air dominating pop culture. Travelers will find all kinds of vacation possibilities in the Los Angeles area. Hollywood is a must for movie lovers, families come to experience nearby Disneyland, and shoppers will definitely find what they're looking for in the Los Angeles area. If you are looking for a little sand and surf, head to one of the many beaches around LA. For an interesting natural history experience, be sure to visit La Brea tar pits to see fossil remains of prehistoric animals that roamed this area 40,000 years ago. Number 3. The Grand Canyon. The Grand Canyon is one of those must-see, bucket list destinations that have been attracting visitors for generations. Gazing out over the canyon walls to an endless horizon and an unfathomable depth below is one of the highlights of any trip in the United States. Visiting the Grand Canyon can easily be done on a day trip from Las Vegas or Phoenix, and from some smaller cities in the vicinity, including Sedona or Flagstaff. Another option is to incorporate a visit into a larger driving trip through Arizona and surrounding states. A train trip from Williams, Arizona, is another delightful way to experience the canyon. The south rim of the Grand Canyon, which is the most popular and most visited section, is open all year, and visitors are welcomed at any time of year. To avoid the crush of summer visitors, consider arriving in the spring or fall. The weather is good and the crowd smaller. The road to the north rim of the Grand Canyon is closed in winter due to snow. Number 4. Las Vegas. This glittering city of lights in the desert holds a unique appeal, and one that has been attracting visitors for decades. Huge resort complexes, with all kinds of things to see and do at any time of year, have made this a destination that draws everyone from want-to-be newlyweds who come here to say their vows, to families or singles who just want to hang out around a pool. Entertainment options are extensive, with some of the music industry's top stars calling Las Vegas home, and playing to packed audiences every night. Cirque du Soleil offers another unique experience, and of course, each resort has something to entertain guests, from dancing fountains to an erupting volcano. When you've had your fill of the city, there is plenty to explore in the surrounding area, with the Grand Canyon, Hoover Dam, Death Valley National Park, and Valley of Fire State Park all within easy day tripping distance. Las Vegas is ideal for a long weekend if you live in Los Angeles or Phoenix. Number 5. Chicago. Set on the shores of Lake Michigan, Chicago is a great summer destination, with parks and a beautiful waterfront. But its arts and cultural attractions, as well as fantastic shopping, make it a popular year-round destination. The Magnificent Mile, along Michigan Avenue, is the city's most famous area, with high-end luxury stores and galleries, along with famous buildings and outstanding architecture. Some of the tourist highlights include Millennium Park, the Art Institute of Chicago, Navy Pier, and the views from the Willis Tower skydeck. Number 6. Utah's National Parks. Southern Utah is home to a landscape like no other, with canyons, arches, natural amphitheaters, and oddly beautiful rock formations. Fortunately, Utah's parks offer access to the state's most incredible scenery. Zion National Park is one of the most outstanding, and particularly of interest for its hiking trails. Soaring cliff walls, waterfalls, and the river running through the valley, making this one of the most visited parks in the United States. Arches National Park, near the town of Moab, is home to more than 2,000 sandstone arches, but is much more than the name suggests. Rock spires, petrified dunes, views to distant mountain peaks, and the numerous adventure opportunities in the area make this a place you'll want to spend some time. It's also a top mountain biking destination in the United States. Nearby, but completely different in character, is Canyonlands National Park. Some sections of this park are as enchanting as the Grand Canyon, but not nearly as busy. Plan on at least a day to see 2 separate sections of the park, and more if you want to enjoy the hiking trails. Number 7. Portland, Maine. Not to be confused with the western city of the same name, Portland, Maine is New England at its finest. A mixture of nature and city collide in this small, seaside town filled with famous restaurants, shopping and, unsurprisingly for beer lovers, the most craft breweries per 50,000 people in the whole of the United States. Embrace nature on the water or drive a few miles inland to be greeted by lush green forests, or just park yourself in the middle to enjoy all the craft beers in one of the most beautiful cities in the USA. Number 8. Nashville, TN. Nashville is an excellent place to get in touch with your countryside as you experience live music, history, culture, and top-notch eateries all in one place. Step inside a honky-tonk, discover the street art, and eat your weight in food by spending a few memorable days exploring the party atmosphere that makes up the Music City. Once you have, it'll be easy to see why it's one of the best places to visit in the USA. Number 9. San Francisco, CA. This quirky city by the bay is one of the most popular destinations on the West Coast. The hilly geography creates a unique atmosphere throughout the peninsula and offers up pleasant weather throughout the year. San Francisco is a treasure trove of activity as visitors can walk the Golden Gate Bridge, stroll along Fisherman's Wharf, and boat over to Alcatraz, the infamous island prison just off the coast. Number 10. Boston, MA. Located along the eastern seaboard, Boston is a city of history. The famous Freedom Trail leads past some of the city's most famous and historic sites, making sightseeing and navigating through the city extremely easy. Picturesquely situated along the oceanfront, with ferries connecting the outer suburbs, Boston has a unique charm. Modern skyscrapers stand next to centuries-old buildings, and open public spaces, like Boston Common, give the city a quaint, small-town feel. The city also has a strong arts and cultural scene, and is home to the famous Boston Pops Orchestra. Boston's winters are legendary. Nor'easters roar ashore every now and again, dumping copious quantities of snow. However, that doesn't stop these hardy residents from enjoying life. The list of things to do in winter is long, and this is still a great time of year for a visit. That's all for today's video. If you like the video, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.